good morning for Tuesday, December 31st. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Last trading day of the year. Should be an interesting one here. We've got a little movement here in gold. Look at gold down here. Testing this this low, rather. Look at this. When we tested this low over here back a few days back, right? A few days ago. And then look at today. We actually took this low out by 4 cents. We've traded down to 114.46. This again, this is GLD. This is the Spider Gold Trust. It's an ETF of gold, right? Again, we tested this low. We took it out by only 4 cents. And look at this. We're up 68 cents from this low. So we're actually staging a bit of a rally from the retest of this low. And if you recall, I did go long at 116.05 last week, not long, 116.05. And I also sold, if you recall from yesterday's video and a few days back, I sold it December 31st, expires today, a 115 put. I sold a 115 put and collected 32 cents on it. So if today is able to close below 115, I'll be put this ETF, right, the GLD ETF, remember it's the Spider Gold Trust, I'll be putting more shares at 115. But we are getting quite a rally here, so I kind of doubt we're going to fall back and close below 115, but anything could happen, as you know. But again, regardless of what happens, I collected 32 cents on this trade, and I am net long at 116.05 anyways. So look at this, 115.68. I mean, it is quite a rally. I mean, take a look. Again, look at the low is 114.46. We're up to 115.67. Let's go to an intraday chart here. All right, take a look at this chart. This is a 3-minute chart of the GLD. Look at that rally. So right here, we tested the 114.5. All right, 114.5. Took it out only by 4 cents. And look at that move up. Now, quite frankly, I don't know if there was any news or anything that came out, but regardless, the market has bounced big time. I mean, I don't know, 114.48 to 115.63. I mean, you're talking $1.20 in a matter of minutes, $1.20 move. So again, that's where I'm at there. So we are definitely into resistance now, like on a 3-minute chart. Look at we're back into the gray action zone. We're trading between the 200 exponential and the 50 exponential, back right there at the gray action zone. So I wouldn't be surprised if we sold off a little bit here, but quite honestly, I don't think the market will come back down to this low. If it does, it does, but I'm looking at this as a definite failure, and we're back up. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Again, I sold the December 31st puts last week. They expire today. And again, if it closes below 115, I'll be putting more of this ETF. All right, let's go back to a daily chart real quick here. And let's take a look quickly at the E-mini S&P 500. Look at this. Look at this, folks. We are testing the all-time high again. Look at this. We bounced today. The all-time high was put in place on Friday, December 27th. That high was 1840 even. We are up to 1839.5 right now. We're 50 cents from the all-time high on the last trading day of the year. So very interesting, huh? I mean, we are closing, and look, I'm backing this up. This is the entire year right here, a year in review. Opened up right here on January 2nd of last year. So opened up in the bottom, 5% of the range, right? This is the yearly low. The yearly low is right here. The yearly high is right here. So we opened up near the low of this year, and we're closing at the high or very close to the high, which is what I call, obviously, a very, look at, if you were to connect the low to the high and connect, right, the open was right in here this year, right, and it looks like we're going to close like right in here, if not at the high, right? Very, obviously very bullish, okay? I'm not saying anything that you don't already know, but that's pretty interesting, right? Opened at or really near the low of the year and closing at or very close to the high of the year. Very bullish. Very bullish for next year, actually. I know a lot of people think we're overbought, and we are, sure, but that doesn't mean the market can't continue to move higher. Now, I talked to a lot of people, and the one thing that I've learned from the 1995, right, from 1995 to 2000, the market was literally straight up 5 years. So again, from 1995 to 2000, the market was almost straight up. Okay, if you looked at a weekly chart, the market's straight up. So I got that in the back of my head. Now, does the market always pull back? Yes, it does pull back somewhat, but the lesson to learn this year is basically you want to be buying on pullbacks in a strong market. You can't get scared the market's going higher and higher, thinking that the market's going to fall out of bed, okay? You just can't think that. You've got to trade price action. Price action's everything. The market continued making higher highs, so there's absolutely no reason not to look to buy the market on pullbacks after the market's making higher highs at logical levels and using correct money management, trade management, position sizing. That's the big lesson to learn. Again, I talk to too many people that are just like, oh, this market is it's so overbought and the market can't go any higher. That isn't true. Okay, the market can continue going higher, and it did all year long. So if you were on the sidelines, right? If you were on the sidelines this year or a lot of this year thinking that the market can't go higher, you missed out on a huge, huge move. So lesson learned is you need to be trading price action, be cognizant of it, and as the market's making higher highs, as the market pulls back into logical support zones in that up move, you've got to be buying the pullbacks. I mean, many, many, many good trades this year on the pullbacks. Okay, you can't get scared. You can't get scared buying the pullbacks in a real strong trend like you saw this year. So again, if you were to put together a yearly price chart, right? This is the low of the year. This is the high of the year. As I said, look at the market opened practically on the low of the year, and looks like it's closing at the high or real close to the high of the year. Very, very strong market. I think 2014 is going to be also a great year. And again, have a great New Year's Eve, and I'll be back with you on Thursday, okay? Hope that helps. Bye for now.